shadows linger. Our hearts echo faint, but fears as all strength seemed ready to shatter. You reached inside and called your fear. When all your hopes began to fade and echoes called from far away, you stood alone yet still remained. A spark survived to light your way. The dark pressed close, your will refused. A silent vow the night could not. Shattered dreams, you found your ground. In every fall, your strength was found. The weight of fear could not confine. The spark inside was redefined. Though silence grew, you would not bend. You turned the night, became its end. Forged a will. Night may rage, but your core stood still. From the ashes you ignited flame. Through the void you reclaimed your name. Those shadows whispered you couldn't win. You held the light deep under skin. At the brink of surrender, you raised your flame and broke the night. You overcame. Doors are sealed and hope was gone. The world said no, but you moved on. Through silent stone and endless doubt, you built a way from the inside out. They told you walls could never fall. You faced the height and climbed it all. Through cuts and scars, your fire stayed. You carved the path none else had made. The summit called beyond your gates were closed, you carved the way through mountain, stone and endless gray. You turned away, leads to your flame and rose through earth to stake your name. They say you're brave, you chose to bend and forge a road that had no end. When the gates were closed, you carved your way through mountain storms to brighter days. To brighter days. Through dust and fire, walls remain. Through cracks and shadow, you reclaimed a world reborn where once was stone. You prove the path is yours alone. When the gates were closed, you carved a way through mountain, stone and endless gray. You turned the weight into your flame and rose through earth to stake your name. They said you break, you chose to bend and forge the road that had no end. When the gates were closed, you carved your way through mountain storms to brighter days. When silence tried to take your sound, you stood where no one else was found. They said to quit, you chose to stay. You turned that word and lit the way. You walked through storms that had nowhere, no hand to pull, no voice to lend. But in the dark your fire was born, a rebel who flamed through nights forlorn. You were defeat and made it burn. Each no became the fuel you earned. You turned the wood quit into kindling bright and lit the path through endless night. From ashes rose your fearless name. You burned the fear that once was shame. They said give up but you chose to blaze. You made the dark your guiding stage. You turned the wood quit into kindling fire and built your road from your desire. Through broken glass and heavy air, you found a strength beyond despair. You carved your light from loss and pain and the line could not be crossed. The dreams like yours were meant for loss, but where they stopped you took your aim and turned the edge into your flame. You walked through walls they built and down. Each no became your battle shout. The word impossible in your way became the start of your new day. They drew the line to keep you small. You broke the line and took it all. You turned impossible into a mile marker bright, bright, bright. Every fall became your rising light. The road they said would end in pain became your path through storm and rain. You burned the word that held you still and shaped it with your iron will. You turned impossible into a sign that reads, this is where my legend leads. This is where my legend leads. Each scar became a proof of climb. Each fear a rhythm, each step a rhyme. You didn't wait for fate to turn. You built the world you had to earn. They called it over, you said begin, and turned the loss to fuel within. You turned impossible into a mile marker right, right, right. Every fall became your rising light. The road they said would end in pain became your path through storm and rain. You burned the word that held you still and shaped it with your iron will. You turned impossible into a sign that reads, this is where my legend leads. The limits broke beneath your sound. Your heart rewrote the battleground. The dream they said could never be now stands as truth for all to see. You turned impossible into a mile marker bright, bright, bright. Every fall became your rising light. The road they said would end in pain became your path through storm and rain. You burned the word that held you still and shaped it with your iron will. You turned impossible into a sign that reads, this is where my legend leads. They built their walls to hold you still. They thought your flame would lose its will, but every block they tried to raise became the spark that lit your blaze. You faced the storm with bleeding hands to fight the weight of their demands. They said you'd break, you only ran. Your heart became a battering ram. You met the limits hard to hide and taught the ground itself to fly. When the world raised walls, you broke the plan and turned resolve. but echoes rose and never fade. Each time they said you can't, you can't, you turned your will to a battering ram. The dust and noise became your song, the fall became where you belong. When the world raised walls, you broke the plan and turned resolve to a battering ram. Each hit became a thunder's call. You shattered fear, tore the wall. They built their doubts to cage your name, but every crack became your flame. When the world raised walls, you stood unshamed and turned resolve. Through every blow, your spirit rose. Through every scar, your purpose glows. The wall collapsed beneath your hand and found your name in stone and sand. When the world raised walls, you broke the plan and turned resolve to a battering ram. Each hit became a thunder's call. You shattered fear, tore the wall. They built their doubts to cage your name, but every crack became your flame. When the world raised walls, you stood unshamed and turned They drew the line, said this was end, but dreams don't stop, they just transcend. Where others bowed, you chose to soar and found a key behind the door. They marked the ground and claimed it fate. You turned their walls to something great. Each word of doubt became your flame. Each finish line became your name. You saw an end and called it start. The door was built inside your where they painted a finish line. You opened a door and crossed into a legend forevermore. Through ashes and echoes, through silence and pain, you turned the end into your gain. they painted a finish line. You opened a door and crossed into a legend forevermore. Through ashes and echoes, through silence and pain, you turned the end into your gain. They said enough, you said not yet, and lit the path the world forgets, where they painted a finish line. You opened a door and walked where no one walked before. They said your dreams were too far gone, that hope was smoke before the dawn. But every note became your flame. You rose and never played their game. The road was rough, the night was long. Your heartbeat wrote his rebel song. They tried to ground the flight in you. You turned that doubt to something true. You felt the fire in the grave and burned your fear to light the way. You turned doubt into fuel and the road into a runway. You built your wings in the heart of the storm. You made the dark your launching form. They said you could and you showed the sky. You taught the earth what it means to fly. You turned out into fuel and the road into a runaway, and took your fate beyond the day. 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 Each failure fell beneath your stride. Each tear became the wind inside. You found your lift in broken ground and left your limit far behind. The storm became your open door. You spread your fire forevermore. You turned out into fuel and the road into a runway. You built your wings in the heart of the storm. You made the dark your launching form. They said you could and you showed the sky. You taught the earth what it means to fly. You turned out into fuel and the road into a runaway, and took your fate beyond the day. Beyond the day. Every scar became your flame. Every loss recalled your name. Every no became a call to rise again and burn it all. You turned out into fuel and the road into a runaway. You built your wings in the heart the dark you're launching for. They said you could and you showed the sky. You taught the earth what it means to fly. You turned out into fuel and the road into a runway. And took your fate beyond the day. Doubts like iron chains. They tried to cool your rising flame, but every no became your heat. The fire forged your heart complete. You faced the blaze with steady eyes. No shield, no mask, no thin disguise. They said you fade, but through the glow you found your strength in every note. The walls that stop you said the flames to claim your life. You tempered your will in the furnace of love and marched out unbreakable, forging the glow. Every scar became your vow. Every fall became your how. They said surrender, you said rise, rise, and burned your fear beneath the skies. You tempered your will the furnace of no and marched out unbreakable, heart made of gold. Fire roared, the night stood still, but sparks obeyed your iron will. They try to shape you into dust. You turn the pain into your trust. Each flame became your sacred tune. You saw the sun that split the gloom. You tempered your will in the furnace of no and marched out unbreakable, forged in the glow. Every scar became your vow. Every fall became your how. They said surrender, you said rise, rise, and burned your fear beneath the skies. You tempered your will in the furnace of no and marched out unbreakable, heart made of gold. The embers whispered who you are, a song of steel, a living star. They built the fire to make you fall. You rose and conquered through it all. You tempered your will in the furnace of no and marched out unbreakable, forged in the glow. Every scar became your vow. Every fall became your how. They said surrender, you said rise, rise, and burned your fear beneath the skies. You tempered your will in the furnace of no and marched out unbreakable, heart made of gold. The night was long, the stars were gone. The world forgot what to stand upon. But in the dark, your voice arose, a spark the silence couldn't close. They waited for a saving hand. You stood and made your own command. No crown, no call, no saving plan. You lit the torch and led the stand. You didn't wait for fate to move. You were the proof of what heart hearts could do. You didn't wait for rescue, you became the cry that pulled tomorrow through the sky. You turned despair to battle drums. You called the dawn and the dawn still comes. No savior came, you were the flame, the voice that rose, the world reclaimed. You didn't wait for rescue, you became the cry that pulled tomorrow closer tonight. Through shattered ground and broken sound, you built the strength that freedom found. Each fear that tried to take your breath became the step that crushed its death. You didn't wait for help to start. You led the light with lion's heart. You didn't wait for rescue, you became the cry that pulled tomorrow through the sky. You turned despair to battle drums. You called the dawn and the dawn still comes. No savior came, you were the flame, the voice that rose, the world reclaimed. You didn't wait for rescue, you became the cry that pulled tomorrow closer tonight. Your echo woke the silent ground. 1,000 hearts became your sound. No longer lost, no longer small. You taught the broken how to call. You didn't wait for rescue, you became the cry that pulled tomorrow through the sky. You turned despair to battle drums. You called the dawn and the dawn still comes. No savior came, you were the flame, the voice that rose, the world reclaimed. You didn't wait for rescue, you became the cry that pulled tomorrow closer tonight. They told you about the fight was done. The shadows swallowed every sun. But you stood tall, defied the tide, and made your vow the world deny. Each scar a mark of what you'd stand. Each fall became your firebrand. You faced the dark with open eyes and dared to teach the storm to rise. When all was lost and light had died, you swore your heart would not divide. You answer surrender with an oath, and fate learned to move aside. You carved your truth from broken stone and turned the end to where you rise. You lit your soul, refused to bend. You wrote the fight that has no end. You answer surrender with an oath, and fate learned to move aside. destiny, step back in pride. You went to surrender with the notes, and fate learned to move aside. You carved your truth from broken stone, and turned the end to where you'd rise. You lit your soul, refused to bend. You wrote the fight that has no end. You went to surrender with the notes, and fate learned to move aside. No chains remain, no wall stands tall. You rose beyond the wreck of all. The world that tried to steal your name now speaks your vow inside its flame. You went to surrender with an oath, and fate learned to move aside. You carved your truth from broken stone, and turned the end to where you'd rise. You lit your soul, refused to bend. You wrote the fight that has no end. You went to surrender with the note, and fate learned to move aside. They threw you down to make you stay, but every fall carved out your way. You built your rise from what was lost, and crowned your pain in molten frost. Each failure burned, each crack was flame, each scar became a louder name. The stones they threw you did not fear, you forged them into your frontier. The climb was steep, the ground unkind, but you built stairs from what's behind. You hammered your setbacks into steps and kept ascending. You turned every break into a path unending. Where others fell, you learned to fly and reach the places fear denied. The road was rough, the sky was wide, but your will refused to hide. You hammered your setbacks into steps and kept ascending. You made the fall your beginning. They said you cracked beneath the strain. You turned the hurt into your gain. Each no became a sacred spark that lit your fire against the dark. Each loss became the ground you tread. You climbed on echoes of what was said. You hammered your setbacks into steps and kept ascending. You turned every break into a path unending. Where others fell, grew old, but through the dark your fire stayed. The dawn was born from what you made. They said the light would never come, that hope was just a dying drum, but you stood firm when all would break. Your breath became the day's first shade. You didn't yield, you didn't fade, you turned the dark to what you made. Your will outlasted the night, and that is how legends wait. You held your fire through the ache, when every dream began to break. You built the dawn from your own flame and wrote the stars around your name. Your will outlasted the night, and that is how legends wait. You rose unbroken for the sake of day. The silence tried to take your sound, the storm to pull your spirit down, but every blow became your spark. You taught the sun to find the dark. The world fell still, but you remained and lit the sky. No fear could change. Your will outlasted the night, and that is how legends wake. You held your fire through the ache, when every dream began to break. You built the dawn from your own flame and wrote the stars around your name. Your will outlasted the night, and that is how legends wake. You rose unbroken for the sake of day. You stood when shadows begged you down. You turned the lost to sacred ground. The dawn now carries your refrain and sings the proof of what remains. Your will outlasted the night, and that is how legends wake. You held your fire through the ache, when every dream began to break. You built the dawn from your own flame and wrote the stars around your name. Your will outlasted the night, and that is how legends wake. You rose unbroken and taught the world to You fell again, the crowd was gone. The echo said it's over, move on. But in the dust, your spirit burned. You rose, the world had yet to learn. They called it done, you called it start. You stitched your fire into your heart. That final breath they thought was through became the spark that carried you. You turned defeat to battle song and made the end where you belong. You made your last try, the first step of your legend when the world said stop. You wrote the sentence, each scar a map, each fallen name. You walked through ashes into flame. The line they drew you turned to climb. The lost became your grand design. You made your last try, the first saw collapse, you saw the rise, you turned the fall to open sky. You made your last try, the first step of your legend when the world said stop. You wrote the sentence, each scar a map, each fallen name. You walked through ashes into flame. The line they drew you turned to climb. The lost became your grand design. You made your last try, the first step of your legend, and the dawn bowed down to your ascension. Every ending you rewrote became the verse your story spoke. The crown of fire, the sky, your stage. You burned your past into the You made your last try, the first step of your legend when the world said stop. You wrote the sentence, each scar a map, each fallen name. You walked through ashes into flame. The line they drew you turned to climb. The lost became your grand design. You made your last try, the first step of your legend, and your heart became ascension.
The peak stood tall, the wind was wild, the path was steep, the ground defiled. They said too high, you'll never stand, but you kept rising hand by hand. Each breath became your battle cry, each scar a mark that reached the sky. The stone that sought to hold you down became your throne, your sacred ground. You never asked the climb to end. You made the mountain comprehend.
You taught the mountain to kneel but never stop. In the climb you broke the silence with your eyes through time.
Every fall became your fight. Every dark peak turned to light. The world said stop, you said not yet, and reached the height they can't forget. You taught the mountain to kneel but never stop. In the climb, you made the sky your sign. The storm that tried to block your way became the wind that cleared your day. The weight that pressed against your chest became the proof you gave your best. You stood where fear refused to go and watched the peak bow down below.
You taught the mountain to kneel but never stop. In the climb you broke the silence with your eyes through time.
Every fall became your fight. Every dark peak turned to light. The world said stop, you said not yet, and reached the height they can't forget. You taught the mountain